Welcome back to Morning Break. Moving Georgia Forward is the theme for this year's Georgia Economic Empowerment Summit, hosted by Representative Carl Gilliard. On next Saturday, a full lineup of speakers from different careers and backgrounds will discuss the state of our local economy. And two of the speakers are joining us now. Please meet the Vice President of Government Relations of Big Entertainment, that's Matt Campbell, and Lynetta Smith is representing Combat Boots to the boardroom. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Good, good. This is always a great event for our community. This is the 8th year that Representative Gilliard has hosted it, and there's always a lineup of people who have such experience that will help us really shape the state of our economy in Georgia. I want to start with you, Matt. I know that Big is all about the film industry, and you all provide so many resources for people wanting to really get the ball rolling in that industry. Tell me how you think your expertise will be able to shape the conversation on next Saturday.
Oh, well, thank you. And Big Entertainment Network stands for Based in Georgia. So businesses and employees, business owners that are based in Georgia, Georgia jobs. And how I believe we can contribute is connecting people, right? Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know, and these folks know a lot, and connecting them with the right people across the state will bring opportunity to coastal Georgia. One thing that State Representative Carl Gilliard is very vigilant about. He's great at his job, especially up in Atlanta under the Gold Dome, and happy to partner with him on this, and my dear friend Lynetta to bring some opportunity down here.
Yeah, speaking of Lynetta, your nonprofit really helps people who have served our country in so many different ways and shapes and forms, and helps them transition back into civilian life. Tell me about that and how you hope your expertise, as well as Matt and all the other speakers, will really contribute to this important conversation.
I think this is be a multifaceted approach, and I thank Representative Gilliard for making sure that we always highlight our men and women veterans. Here we will have a dynamic panel that will be able to come from multiple different industries to be able to show not only how they transition, because our panel is locked in, fully loaded with, I want to say, 95% veterans that have successfully transitioned, but our leaders in position ready to hire, as well as to be able to share resources with our veterans that are on the ground, but also not just them, their families and communities, share the good, the bad, and also show that they have triumphed and ready to also make sure that they empower our community to go to the next level and transition into the civilian sector as well.
Awesome work that you both do. Thank you for sharing and explaining that for us. Talk to me about how you hope this conversation can really have an impact on the people who come out. There's just a variety of people like yourselves who have such diverse backgrounds. Why do you think it's important that we have conversations like this?
Well, I really believe that transparency is key. Too, because we all have different backgrounds that we come to have right now, but we all need each other right now. We are not going to be able to make it to the next level without partnering together, but also bringing all the things that we've learned in our everyday walks of life together. And I believe that he's going to also talk about financial literacy, because that's going to be key too. There's going to be some entrepreneurships. There's going to be some facets about home ownership in there, and seeing how all these different industries intersect together, and also the great tax credits that film is bringing into Georgia right now, which is like booming. And so I'm excited that Big is going to be there. Well, but have our veterans to understand that they never even understood how they could tackle into film industry. So that's why I'm glad that Big is going to be here kicking it off as well.
Awesome. And if you all don't mind just sharing me the details of the event really quick. I know it's happening on Saturday, May 31st, right? And
Absolutely.
Where is it, what time, all that good stuff?
Yeah, so 9 to 5 at Savannah Tech, the Eckberg Auditorium, back in the back. Wonderful facility. Savannah Tech does some wonderful things. And then Big, also want to clarify, it's not just film, it's entertainment. So music too. So part of this panel are representatives, and you'll see from the flyer, the Savannah Music Commission, Savannah Philharmonic, and others. And Savannah's culture and the beauty bring people here, and we just hope to bring opportunity here. There's everything from hair and makeup, which I hope my daughter can someday do for the movie industry, to working behind the scenes on the camera, to directing films and learning from these wonderful professionals, in addition to the great jobs that Lynetta's panel will talk about and others. So 9 to 5, Savannah Tech, free breakfast and lunch, I believe.
Yes.
And you're going to learn a lot, and you're going to meet good people, and opportunity will open up.
That's true. It's a good networking event too as well. Thank you guys so much for joining us and wishing you the best next Saturday.
Hey, thank you so much.
All right, still ahead.